Okay, girls. Kell Brook against Amir Khan. Finally, it's on! February. Who's going to win?
Oh, difficult question, Master. Why don't you tell us?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll tell you. So, who's got the fastest hands?
Master Amir Khan has incredibly fast hands. Very, very fast, but also very fragile.
Yeah, so Amir Khan has ridiculously fast hands. Still, even at his age, he must be 34, something like that. Incredibly quick hands, but they're very brittle. They're fragile. He's had no end of hand surgeries, I believe. What about Kell Brook?
First question, do we call him Master Brook or Mistress Brook?
That's a politically incorrect question. Just call him Kell. That's probably androgynous enough.
Okay, we think about Kel. He has a hard right hand. Fights a little bit like a small Vladimir Klitschko. He throws the right very straight. Got a good jab, but maybe a little vulnerable around the eye sockets.
Yeah. What do you think about it, Sparehead?
Master, can you tell us a little bit about injuries? Because you've had a few. And Master Mistress Kell Brook has had a few.
Okay, so Kell Brook obviously got his eye socket smashed by Spence and Golovkin, both eyes. Excuse me, that'll be the COVID. And he's got metalwork there. So he's got metalwork literally bolted in, keeping his orbital bones in place. I don't know the details of that, but what I can tell you from personal experience, you can feel that metalwork below your skin. And trust me, if anyone dings that metalwork, if anyone hits that, it resonates all the way through your bone.
Master, how would you know about any of this? How would you know?
Okay, right, I'll tell the story. When I was 14, first day of term, I was the fastest on the football pitch and the best at football. Got the ball, zoomed off. Some idiot, some lanky dude who'd gone through adolescence like 2 years earlier than what's normal, put his foot straight through my tibia. Obviously snaps the tibia, which is a large bone in the lower leg. Snapped the fibula as well. And so I end up with 2 titanium rods in my right leg.
Master, do you bear a grudge because of that?
Too right I do, yeah. Clumsy oaf. But I was polite to him when I met him after like 8 months of recovery.
Master, you're such a nice person and so kind to people who have done you wrong.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, yeah, so, even to this day, you feel it. Where you've had an injury, you can feel it. You get aches where the bone was snapped. You get pain. And in particular, the point where those titanium rods come out of my tibia and they come up under the skin and they've been cut off by the surgeons just below the skin. If anyone knocks against that or if I bump against something, what do you think happens?
Do you punch the person that knocks your tibia?
No, of course I don't. That's dumb. But yeah, seriously, it flipping hurts. And guess what happened when I was playing football, a few months back? And I'm there, I'm literally putting all the effort I can to absolutely hammer this ball across the goal. And some muppet throws up their leg and my tibia collides with their foot. What do you think happened?
I don't know, Master. Did your leg snap in half?
No, but I think it might have done. I didn't have the titanium rods. But literally, the vibration from my tibia hitting, with the titanium rods in it, hitting against the other person's knee as it happened, it sent vibrations tingling up and down my legs, up and down, up and down, up and down. And believe me, I was collapsed on the floor thinking my leg was snapped. And it took a good 10 minutes for that tingling to stop. And I realised, actually, my leg isn't wobbling. Because that's the way you know if a bone's broken.
Sorry, explain a bit more, Master.
If you know about when a bone is broken, it literally flops around. You move it and it flops. And if you move it too much, because a muscle attaches at both ends, it will literally contract back on itself. And so suddenly your bone can literally double over behind itself. It can come, it's a horrible thing. But anyway, none of that happened, so I knew I was okay. Why am I talking about all of this?
Yes, why are you talking about this, Master?
I'm talking about this because Kel has 2 lumps of presumably titanium in his skull. And look what happened when Crawford dinged him with a heavy punch, but not a devastating punch. I guess Kel did move into it, but I think Kel Brook, before the injuries, would have been okay. He would have taken that. I think when you have that metalwork on your skull, on your bone, it literally transmits that vibration straight through your skull. I have a lot of respect for Hatman, obviously. But are we in agreement here?
Master Hatman suggested that maybe Calbert was like weight drained or, maybe shook in the head or whatever.
I can't remember what he said now, but I don't think he mentioned this, the fact that when you have metalwork adjacent to your bone, as soon as someone touches that, it's flipping painful, and it conveys any vibration straight deep into your skeleton. So Kel has a vulnerability. Going back to the actual boxing, Kel has a vulnerability there, for sure. The question is, can Khan ding him? I don't know. Who has the foot speed advantage, girls?
Master Khan is very fast. Master Kel is also sorry.
Yeah, call him Kel.
Kel is very fast too. Kel has the harder right hand, the better jab. But Master Khan is more elusive, more evasive, faster, maybe tad shorter arms.
It's a really intriguing fight, isn't it? Let's be fair. And are we going to watch it? Are we going to pay pay-per-view prices if we have to?
Yes, Master. Yes.
No, I'll stream it if I can. But I do have Sky Sports, so hopefully it's on traditional Sky Sports, But, okay, we got to get down to it, haven't we?
Give us your prediction, Master. Will the first hands of Amir Khan, will the first hands light up Kel? Or will Kel Brook's superior technique, distance judging, timing, outwit the glass-jawed Khan?
I honestly don't know, but I think with the titanium all over Kel's face, if Khan dings him, he'll be down because he'll feel it. Seriously, from personal experience, his whole skull will reverberate if he's hit flush by Khan. Will he get hit early? Khan starts early, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, Master. Master Amir Khan starts very, very early.
Yeah, he does. So, I'm going to go with... Kel is the heavier puncher. Kel has a better timing. Kel has a metallic face. Who wants it the most?
I think that Master Amir Khan can never show his face ever again in Bolton or in Sheffield or anywhere else if he loses.
I'm going to say it here now. Amir Khan is going to win this fight. Amir Khan is going to blast out Kel Brook in 6 rounds. I've made the prediction. That's what... Ow! Sorry, girls. That's what Benjo says.
Thank you, Master.